Did you know that after age 60 your body starts cannibalizing its own muscle tissue at an alarming rate, and the breakfast you think is healthy might actually be accelerating this process? I am talking about eggs, and today I am going to reveal why millions of people over 60 are unknowingly sabotaging their muscle health every single morning, and show you the surprising alternatives that could literally save your strength and independence as you age. My name is Dr. Sarah Chen, and I've spent the last 15 years studying eggs. What I discovered will shock you: the conventional wisdom about eggs being the perfect protein source for seniors is not just wrong, it is potentially dangerous for your long-term health. But before we dive into the science behind this revelation, I need you to ask yourself one critical question. Have you noticed that simple tasks like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even getting up from a chair have become more challenging lately? If so, you're experiencing what we call sarcopenia, and your breakfast choices might be making it worse. Let me paint a picture for you. Everyday workers are both building new structures and tearing down old ones. This is called muscle protein synthesis and breakdown. In healthy young adults, this process is perfectly balanced. But here's where things get scary. After age 60, this construction site starts operating with fewer and fewer workers while the demolition crew keeps working at full speed. The result: your muscle mass begins shrinking by 3 to 8% per decade, and this accelerates dramatically after 70. Now, you might be thinking, wait a minute, aren't eggs supposed to be the gold standard for protein? Don't they contain all the essential amino acids our bodies need? Yes, eggs do contain complete proteins, but here is what the food industry doesn't want you to know. The way your aging body processes egg protein is fundamentally different from how a 20 or 30-year-old processes it. And this difference could be the key to understanding why so many active seniors suddenly find themselves becoming frail despite eating what they believe is a healthy diet. Recent research from the International Journal of Molecular Sciences has revealed something groundbreaking about protein absorption in older adults. Your digestive system doesn't work the same way it did when you were younger. The stomach acid production decreases, the enzymes responsible for breaking down proteins become less efficient, and your intestinal absorption capacity diminishes significantly. This means that even if you're eating the same amount of protein you were 20 years ago, your body is only utilizing a fraction of it. But here's where the egg story gets even more concerning. Eggs contain a protein called avidin, which binds to biotin, also known as vitamin B7. Biotin is crucial for muscle protein synthesis and energy metabolism. While cooking eggs reduces avidin levels, it doesn't eliminate them completely. For younger people, this isn't a major issue because their robust digestive systems can handle it. But for older adults who already have compromised nutrient absorption, this biotin binding effect can create a cascade of metabolic problems that directly contribute to muscle wasting. Additionally, eggs are relatively low in leucine compared to other protein sources. Leucine is what we call the trigger amino acid for muscle protein synthesis. Think of it as the foreman at your muscle construction site. Without adequate leucine levels, the building process simply doesn't start efficiently. Older adults need approximately 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine per meal to stimulate muscle protein synthesis effectively. A typical large egg contains only about half a gram of leucine, meaning you need to eat 5 or 6 eggs just to reach the threshold. And that's assuming perfect absorption, which we know doesn't happen in aging bodies. Now let me introduce you to the foods that could revolutionize your muscle health after 60. The first game changer is Greek yogurt, but not just any Greek yogurt. I am talking about specifically strained high-protein varieties that contain at least 20 grams of protein per serving. Greek yogurt provides casein and whey proteins, which have dramatically different absorption rates. The whey protein gives you an immediate spike in amino acids, while the casein provides a sustained release over several hours. This dual action is exactly what aging muscles need to combat the accelerated breakdown that occurs during sleep and periods of inactivity. But here's the secret that most people miss. The fermentation process in Greek yogurt creates bioactive peptides that have been shown to enhance muscle protein synthesis beyond what you'd expect from the amino acid content alone. These peptides act like molecular messengers telling your muscle cells to ramp up their building processes. Studies have shown that older adults who consume Greek yogurt regularly maintain muscle mass more effectively than those relying on other protein sources, including eggs. The second superfood for aging muscles is something most people have never heard of: cottage cheese, but specifically the newer high-protein varieties that contain up to 25 grams of protein per cup. Cottage cheese is primarily casein protein, which forms a gel-like substance in your stomach, providing a slow, steady release of amino acids for up to 7 hours. This makes it incredibly valuable for older adults whose muscle protein breakdown accelerates during overnight fasting periods. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrated that consuming casein protein before bed significantly reduced overnight muscle protein breakdown in adults over 65. The participants who ate cottage cheese as an evening snack maintained muscle mass more effectively over a 6-month period compared to those who ate traditional bedtime snacks or even those who consumed egg-based proteins. Now here's where things get really interesting. The third muscle-saving food is something that might surprise you: quinoa. Yes, the ancient grain that is often dismissed as a trendy superfood actually contains one of the most complete amino acid profiles available in plant-based foods. But more importantly, quinoa contains unique compounds called saponins, which, despite their bitter taste that most people try to wash away, actually enhance protein absorption in the digestive system. For older adults dealing with decreased digestive efficiency, quinoa acts like a natural absorption enhancer. The fiber content helps maintain healthy gut bacteria, which are crucial for protein metabolism, and the complex carbohydrates provide sustained energy that supports the muscle-building process. A cup of cooked quinoa provides 8 grams of complete protein along with all 9 essential amino acids in ratios that closely match human muscle tissue requirements. But here's the kicker that makes quinoa superior to eggs for aging adults. Quinoa contains significantly higher levels of lysine and methionine, two amino acids that become increasingly important for muscle maintenance as we age. These amino acids are often deficient in older adults' diets, and their shortage can create bottlenecks in the muscle-building process even when overall protein intake appears adequate. The fourth revolutionary food for muscle preservation is something you can find in any grocery store: salmon. Wild-caught salmon provides not only high-quality complete protein but also omega-3 fatty acids that have anti-inflammatory properties crucial for aging muscles. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the primary drivers of age-related muscle loss, and the EPA and DHA in salmon directly combat this inflammatory cascade. Research from the Journal of Nutrition showed that older adults who consumed fatty fish rich in omega-3s 3 times per week experienced significantly less muscle loss over 2 years compared to those who ate similar amounts of protein from other sources, including eggs. The anti-inflammatory effects of omega-3s appear to create a more favorable environment for muscle protein synthesis while simultaneously reducing the rate of muscle protein breakdown. Additionally, salmon contains astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that gives the fish its pink color. Astaxanthin has been shown to improve mitochondrial function in muscle cells. Think of mitochondria as the power plants of your cells. As we age, these power plants become less efficient, leading to decreased energy availability for muscle-building processes. Astaxanthin helps restore mitochondrial efficiency, effectively giving your aging muscles the energy they need to maintain and build new tissue. Now let me share the fifth and perhaps most surprising muscle-saving food: black beans. Legumes in general are nutritional powerhouses for aging adults, but black beans specifically contain a unique combination of protein, fiber, and micronutrients that support muscle health in ways that eggs simply cannot match. A cup of cooked black beans provides 15 grams of protein along with significant amounts of folate, magnesium, and potassium, all nutrients that become increasingly important for muscle function as we age. The fiber in black beans serves a dual purpose. First, it feeds beneficial gut bacteria that produce short-chain fatty acids, which have been shown to reduce muscle-wasting inflammation. Second, it slows the absorption of amino acids, providing a more sustained release similar to casein protein, but from a plant-based source. This sustained release is crucial for older adults whose meal frequency might be reduced due to decreased appetite or digestive concerns. But here's what makes black beans truly special for muscle preservation. They contain high levels of folate, which is essential for DNA synthesis and cell division processes that are fundamental to muscle repair and growth. Many older adults are deficient in folate without realizing it, and this deficiency can significantly impair their ability to maintain muscle mass regardless of their overall protein intake. The sixth muscle-saving superfood is something that's been hiding in plain sight: hemp seeds. These small nutritional powerhouses contain all 20 amino acids, including optimal ratios of the 9 essential ones that your body cannot produce on its own. 3 tablespoons of hemp seeds provide 10 grams of easily digestible protein along with healthy omega fatty acids that support the anti-inflammatory environment necessary for muscle building. Hemp seeds are particularly valuable for older adults because they're incredibly easy to digest. Unlike many other protein sources that can cause digestive discomfort in aging systems, hemp seeds are naturally soft and don't require extensive breakdown in the stomach. This means more of the protein actually reaches your muscles, where it can be used for building and repair processes. Additionally, hemp seeds contain gamma-linolenic acid, or GLA, and omega-6 fatty acid that has unique anti-inflammatory properties. While most omega-6 fats are pro-inflammatory, GLA actually helps reduce inflammation, particularly the type associated with age-related muscle loss. Studies suggest that GLA supplementation can help preserve muscle mass in older adults, while also improving overall muscle function and strength. Now, you might be wondering, how do I incorporate these foods into my daily routine to maximize muscle preservation? Let me give you a practical framework that I use with my patients. Start your day with a Greek yogurt parfait layered with hemp seeds and a small portion of quinoa granola. This combination provides immediate and sustained protein release along with the micronutrients necessary for optimal muscle protein synthesis. For lunch, focus on incorporating black beans into salads, wraps, or soups. The combination of plant protein and fiber will provide sustained energy while supporting healthy gut bacteria that are crucial for protein metabolism. Add hemp seeds to salads or smoothies for an extra protein boost that won't interfere with digestion. Dinner should include fatty fish like salmon at least 3 times per week. On non-fish days, cottage cheese makes an excellent evening protein source, providing the slow-release casein that will work to preserve muscle mass throughout the night when muscle breakdown typically accelerates. But here's the crucial part that most people miss. It's not just about what you eat, but when you eat it. Research shows that older adults benefit from consuming protein more frequently throughout the day rather than loading up on large amounts at single meals. This is called protein pulsing, and it is specifically important for aging adults, whose muscle protein synthesis response becomes less efficient with larger protein loads. The evidence against relying solely on eggs for protein after 60 is compelling, but the solution isn't about eliminating eggs entirely. It's about recognizing that your nutritional needs have changed and adapting your protein strategy accordingly. The foods I've shared today aren't just alternatives to eggs, they're superior choices for maintaining muscle mass, strength, and independence as you age. Your muscles are your metabolic engine, your protective armor, and your ticket to independence in your later years. Don't let outdated nutritional advice rob you of the strength and vitality you deserve. The science is clear. Diverse, high-quality protein sources combined with strategic timing can help you maintain and even build muscle well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Remember, muscle loss after 60 isn't inevitable, it's preventable. By making these simple but powerful changes to your protein choices, you're not just changing what you eat for breakfast, you're reinvesting in decades of continued strength, independence, and quality of life. Your future self will thank you for making this decision today. Start with one of these muscle-saving foods tomorrow morning and begin your journey toward stronger, healthier aging. The power to preserve your muscle mass is literally on your plate, and now you know exactly how to use it.